We are here with the second map, Mirage, between forZe and Spirit Academy, representing the main team here for a spot at Pro League. First map, a little difficult in the end. They started off relatively well, keeping up some nice moments, but when they swept over to the Hat T side, things fell apart, really, picking up only one round. Rushing in towards the B-bomb site is the way they want to start this one off. A burst comes in. Tania completely caught off guard. And there is the bomb plant.
Take those. Team Spirit, they've been pretty good on these pistols. Krad might have something to say about this. Gets a kill, gets a tag, and just sending it. Full running away. Expecting some level of a push, but Keegan and Rob are going to combine for one apiece. Kokashima into his own, but time already starting to tick. Fellas, shy of 20 seconds on that clock now. They've got to make a move. Do have a kit to speak of, but it still looks like they've kind of called this one. They're waiting for overextensions from Team Spirit. I don't think it's going to happen. They're going to try and keep them close, try and see if they can get casualties via the bomb. Krad's getting more kills, and he will. So fair play to him. I don't know if he survives here, but all things considered, it is still going to be Spirit Academy finding that pistol round. So that's really all that matters. 1-0 on the board for them, Team Spirit. Something that they'll be very happy to see heading in towards their own map pick. Of course, Nuke not ending the way they would hope. It was pretty lopsided in the end. Let's see how they'll do heading in towards the next one. I think it's for now as well. I am surprised to see forZe go in towards that 4 spy. I guess Krad with the kills, 3 to his name, can invest in towards the M4. It's risky, but they're confident.
Chalfie going to get boosted up quite quickly. Oh, decent nade as well. This is some good damage. Can he find a frag? Not yet. He will set Krad up for one, I suppose. A nice pickup from Krad in towards short as well. Does eventually get bested. However, will they be ready for Tania? I think so. I think he's the one that's thrown this smoke. So I think they are aware of another player being in and around the B-bomb side. But it's just how do you deal with it, right? And obviously he threw that smoke to buy time for some rotations. And isn't that just magical? They are indeed here. Result finds the healthiest player. Not looking great. Combined HP of 48. Doesn't really feel like it's going to be enough.
Feels like it's asking quite a lot here. The old scout, tag and bag strategy could be in motion here. Wrestle will find one. And all that's left is not an Eki. This feels like such a big ask as well with this Galil. However, could be given an opportunity. Kokashima might have spotted him. No, didn't. He's looking around to the side. Wrestle's going to fall. Doable, and is doable. Not an Eki. Well played. 21 points of HP. Doesn't take a single more tag of damage and wins out the 1v2. That's really well played.
Absolutely solid stuff, man. Oh, here we go. Maybe a bit of a game on our hands then. It looked like forZe had done enough, really. You know, so much damage from Krad. Result with a big frag out from short, the reposition, but not an Eki confident. Not considering the HP. Yeah, no, not playing timid, and it really pays off.
It's all right, but that's it's unfortunate for forZe to be losing it in that sort of fashion. How they let that one slip is rough. Tania's in trouble here, surely. A lot of trouble. Mac10 will find him. That's the B site already.
Yeah, that should be the round. Oh, nice shot from Krad on the dissipation of that smoke. But just too far away from the action to really get anything done here, I would say. Maybe, yeah, a retrieval of that rifle. So that's fair enough for the next round. Krad with the moves to continue the pressure on this B site, but they're just looking to hold on to the AK, looking for a few exits. I think, unfortunately, going to be too late to really do anything, even in terms of exits. Spirit moving up to 3 quite comfortably, then.
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. This is good. I think, you know, when we look towards that last map, losing the kind of force that they had very early and towards that nuke did actually really take a bit of a knock to the confidence, I think it's safe to say. This is important. In that 3-0 start, getting that level of confidence nice and early is what you want to see out of this team. But again, on their own map pick, There will come a time, at the very least, where we have to make conversations about forZe being very good on Mirage. And no matter the kind of the tempo or the feeling of the game, this is still open for interpretation. forZe, we know, can play a very solid Mirage. Chaffee going to drop him towards mid. It's going to be caught by the flash. Gokashima, the AWP at range. We flash at the angle, drops a Molotov of his own. Just going to play around it.
Tania, nice find. Yeah, they are liking B for sure. Surely forZe are prepared for it this time. However, there's a player that's crept in towards bench. Tania still alive. Should get traded out here, you would assume. But he seems savvy that someone could indeed have crept through that smoke. Really well played from Tania in this round. He eventually gets taken down, but not before he finds 3, for goodness sake. The rest of the boys are here, ready to defend. A flank coming in as well for good measure. So you feel like this should be enough for forZe indeed now with that kill from Result. I don't see Magno Jez finding this. It would be a hell of a thing. Can't even get the first. So there you are. forZe on the boards as they clean up the B side.
Yeah, so forZe, well played. I think that time as well, just a little bit more control and kind of onus on that B side, like we said. Team Spirit have hit that quite a few times in succession, so you do get it ingrained in you a little bit to expect it to some degree. That's, of course, what we do see coming forward from them. So there's that first one on the board. forZe's the first full buy out of them as well, looking successful. Kashima. It looked like he might struggle to cross in time, but Keegan opts for the boost here instead rather than the swing. Kashima's got all the mid control himself. Doesn't need any support here, which is good. It now allows the other 4 over towards forZe to start playing around. I don't like the fact that Gokashima's moving around too much, though. That short position is so damn strong. And he does have a lot of control towards A still as well from there. Sticking around is everything. Tania going to drop a smoke. I'm just not going to respect it. Spotted, surely. Surely. No, he hasn't. Tania is unaware that he's just sitting inside.
Damn. It's going to get a bit wacky over there. It is mainly an A hit, though. Player out in towards dark. It's Krad. Got the crack angle. He's definitely seen that player on the mini-map, but loses his head. Goddamn. Magno Jez with a big one on the other side as well, so not looking good for forZe here. Overwhelmed. So many dry peaks. So aggressive from the Spirit Academy, and they will absolutely rail them. You can see as well, energy looking good. Again, feeling themselves, and this T-side much more successful than the nuke T-side.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. From Team Spirit, that's much better. You got to think as well when you're playing it towards the under palace position. I know you kind of want to play trigger discipline, but at some point you are going to be cleared. You have to be cleared. This is probably one of the most cleared angles in towards the map of Mirage itself, and to opt and wait like that, there's the risk that comes forward. If you just get insta-swung and deleted, you know, it is obviously one side of it of what can you do, but the other side of he's going to be kicking himself thinking, I could have confirmed that kill with ease. A couple of bullets through that gap and he would have been dead. But instead I waited, and well, it cost me my life. And actually cost the round as well, because they got so much space towards A. And all these fine margins. This is where when you look at forZe, you hope for the side to go kind of back to how they were playing the bulk of their CT side on nuke, which was just uber confident. So reliant on individuals stepping up in a big way. Relying on kind of the mechanical prowess of the forZe side. They've cracked youngsters in their own regard. But, yeah, when it comes down to it, very well done from Team Spirit. Of course, Team Spirit were able to get a map yesterday against Sinners. And it was Mirage. It was in overtime. That's where they were able to pull one off. So, hoping to do more of the same here for them. Their CT side was pretty damn good as well. So, we're hoping we can see a little bit more out of it.
Gokashima, quick peek. And a quick frag. And they will immediately be scared off. Magno Jez, again, looking to make noise out on towards B. So aggressive. Tania ready this time. 5 versus 3 very quickly in favor of forZe. As the Spirit Academy boys will have to go back to the drawing board on this one.
Yeah, do have to just slow things down a tad. Sandwich. Yeah, surely Robert's in trouble here. He's going to look in. No, Robert, he is the trouble. Gokashima gets deleted, trained on the angle. All right, 4v3. Still pretty tough, but it's not impossible at least.
Presence known now on this A bomb site. Resalts. Oh, aggressive, man. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of the angle. He goes down through the smoke in the end. To no avail. Bomb has yet to be planted. Only 30 seconds. Krad on the flank. Going to drop that bomb. Looking to pick up space here. Again, do we need to get super aggressive? They are definitely a fan of the fights right now. Robbo just about wins that one. I think they have a pretty good idea of where these last two players are now. Head spotted, finished off. 1 versus 1, though. Robbo only 16 HP, but he certainly could pull this off. Clean headshot required. Going to drop down, and Krad is ready for the fight. Takes him out. Finds that second round for forZe.
Better. Much better indeed. What it's all about as well. For this forZe side. Now they can start to keep them rolling over there. Probably is going to be a buy coming through, yeah, from Team Spirit, but what Magnus is going to do, whether he gets dropped the rifle being kind of the more prominent name in the Team Spirit server in the sense that he is the kind of the main fragger, or yeah, whether he goes just in towards that Deagle. That is going to be the case for him, so just the Deagle going to come through, a triple AK-47 Baz, maybe the likes of a Galil. He can go Galil full armor here, and that's exactly what he's going to do. So, it's a serviceable buy for Team Spirit, but it does still kind of feel like it puts the advantage over towards forZe to a degree. This FAMAS is out in play. It's a triple FAMAS play. 1 M4, 1 S, but it's Gokashima on the orb. He's going to have such an advantage at range. He can get pretty proactive. Something can come forward from this. Attack pause, of course, taken there. And for forZe, out of time for a little conversation, of course, and see what's to come through. They can win this one. They will put themselves in such a good position. They put themselves in the position to tie up the game as well, which is good considering the slightly slower start.
Oh, Resol going to be careful here. Not really considering lower too much. He does check it at the very last second to at least get one. Doesn't really give the game away for Spirit, to be honest. They do have the run-of-the-mill with a frag like that. They can rotate back around, look in towards B or A, and it does seem they will be more on the A side of things. Oh, Gokashima with a tag. Both players dishing some damage, but walking away to lick their wounds.
All goes a little quiet in the 4v4. Baz is pretty damn low. Going to make the FAMAS and the M4 the more perilous. They have snuck their way out towards A. They're playing contact in. I like this call. Tanir feels pretty clueless. Robbo, good angle. He has been spotted. This time he's the one to fall into a sandwich.
Tanir probably going to be relied upon here from this position. Wonderful peek. Leaving just Baz alone. He's going to pick up an AK and try and give it his best shot, but 2 to get through from the jungle angle is surely going to be impossible, right, on this kind of HP. He knows it. Is he going to save? No. Looks like he will go for it, and indeed get that loss bonus. Down he goes, but a third one now for forZe, closing the gap. It's taking them a bit of time to figure things out, but looking very, very good.
Now we can breathe a little bit. Team Spirit to have a unfortunate situation where they don't really have the funds to speak of. So for forZe, this feels like a bit of a freebie of a 4th on the board. Tying things up here is once again now going to put the pressure back on towards the youngsters. Team Spirit, they did have a pretty healthy lead, which is now gone. Robbo's crossed towards mid, but not for long. He's very quickly eviscerated there at range by Shelfie.
Magno Jez attempting to find a swing here. Tinir's on a pretty passive angle, so, you know, they're going to have to really commit in towards B if they want any kind of action. That does seem to be something that they are down for. Ooh, nice little jump peek from Tinir, and a nice little frag from Gokashima. Blood all over the wall. That looks pretty nasty, to be honest. Has he got any more in him? Yes, he does. Tania not swinging up, so really does not want to give his life away on this one. You'd figure, you know, with 2 pistols left, he'd go for it. Baz shows him how it's done as he takes out 1 and nearly 2 here. Indeed going to do it. So, space bought. 1 more kill. We might just get a bomb plant. It does depend on how quickly they're able to pull that off, though.
Hang on a second. Might be something here. Never mind. Shelfie and Result going to make sure things are seen off in a comfortable way. 4-4. I mean, a couple of casualties. You take it. But all things considered, main thing is just seeing that round over the board. Now into a corner of a 4-4 scoreline. You get to have conversations once forth about what this response is going to look like. Team Spirit lost control of this game. Lost control of kind of the tempo that they were setting and the speed they were trying to deliver on towards forZe. Now they've got to find a way to reclaim it, which is not always the easiest, as they saw on Nuke.
Shelfie, aggressive down mid here. This could backfire. Flash comes in. He's going to miss. Well, it doesn't even matter. He misses the shot. He gets taken down. And now it is just a double whammy from Spirit Academy. Gokashima again, though, in the same angle. Holding cleanly. There are fights all over the place right now. Somehow, forZe have wrestled back from that advantage. Krad will make sure it's solid. And Baz will be left alone. What's he going to do from here? Oh, 3 HP. And Krad finishes him through the wall. Another super aggressive round, man.
Yeah, no, exactly that. I think for Team Spirit as well, they're trying to go that tad quicker. They're trying to do whatever they can with kind of speed, but it's not always a saving grace. It can leave you quite vulnerable. It can leave a lot of pockets for the CT sides to expose, and well, unfortunately, that is exactly what we've just seen there. Well played. forZe in a really good position right now. It's kind of a 5th on the board. Should be made a 6th as well, so they're going to guarantee at the bare minimum a tied game at the turn of the half, which, judging by how poor the start was, I think actually puts them in a pretty good position, all things considered. I am quite worried for the Spirit Academy. They are letting this one slip a little bit. They're in a pretty comfortable spot early in towards this map, and even on the gun rounds too, but yeah, unfortunately, I think when things get a little perilous, they try and up the tempo even further, and like we just saw, it's pretty comfortable for forZe to deal with. They're used to that level of tempo, that level of speed, something they themselves imploring towards their game plan.
Hopefully not too long in the timeout here. Don't want too much of a lull in the action with how quick this game has been. It's nice to keep the aggression coming. Lots of Counter-Strike to talk about.
Yeah. Had a pretty good game so far as well, has to be said. It's been, especially towards Mirage, actually quite good in terms of how back and forth it's been.
Yeah, for sure. I think we're happy with that, you know. We want something that is competitive and showing off a little bit from the Spirit Academy boys in particular. And so far, so good. You know, keeping up on Mirage, their own map pick, as you would expect.
It's good to see. It really is. Thankfully, that course is done. We can get back underway, ladies and gents. 5-4 lead in favor of forZe Team Spirit. Unfortunately, down to the old upgraded pistols. But the Tech 9 to Perilous. Oh my god, Result makes a meal out of that fight, but wins it out in the end.
Nobody behind the smoke, so thinking they'd maybe get an opportunity to solidify the round. Not going to be the case. Team Spirit obviously on the pistols here, just spreading out. Do have a bit of armor, flashbang to work with, so there's potential for damage, and I think they're fancying a chance against Result, it would appear. Yeah, he's got to be careful against those Deagles, man. It is Tania coming in from the B side of things, though, who pretty much seals the deal on this one. Let's see what these remaining 2 Deagles can get done from top of middle. Should be able to lock them in on the forward side. It's just a case of whether they find any damage. Ooh, hold on. All right, nothing more than that. Still, a couple kills. Pretty decent.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, you take those. You take those all day. 6-4. And this is what we were talking about. forZe now have got that kind of lead in the sense that confidence is fine. Even if they go in at 6-0, I think they'll know that they kind of recovered things. So I think confidence is what really matters for them. Even if they don't take it exactly in terms of the round, I'm pretty sure they'll be pretty happy with where they stand right now. Maybe not so happy in terms of how maybe shaky things looked at the start, but it's all about how you finish anyway. Shima. Smoke Bloom takes a pop shot, but nobody there. A solid job of smoke zone. That nade goes deep, and Key gonna be the first to fall. Robbo, not very healthy though. Down to 61, makes those M4s perilous, but Magnicus finds a gap, and Wrestle gets caught in behind.
Notaneki with the lurking play out in towards Palace here. Could find some pretty good timing if he peeks out. But it's just a question of like how long he wants to leave it. And maybe even if they're going to use him as the main part of the attack. Minute and 10 left on the clock. Spirit Academy do seem to be rotating back around to give the A side a go. I think it's just very touchy-feely at the moment. See what they can find with some of these lurking players. Mid-window smoke fails. No one there though, so I guess it's not the end of the world. But all the same, in towards A they will go.
My premier teammates win. Smoke missing. Notaneki. Be in trouble here. Shalfie's played this before. Oh, yeah, Shalfie not all in trouble. Smoke gets broken there, and Barton, Notaneki will combine. Got Kashima. Now, what do you do? Honestly, feels like not a lot you can do, to be perfectly honest. In a 2 versus 4, I think, Screw, they might just save.
Yep, looks that way. The Spirit Academy lads are doing it again, man. Yeah, no, they're staying hot on the heels of forZe here. And as said a couple times, it was the T side that was really difficult to deal with. So we shall see if this boost that they've given themselves is enough for them to work with.
Credit to Team Spirit, though. Not bad. Good response, well, especially after this kind of run of form for them has been actually really poor in the last few rounds. forZe looked like they were in control. It's good to see. And they put up a fight. He's got Kashima, will get a consolation. Magno just gets caught. Youngster as well. He's meant to. He's the big man, the stats man on this team. Yeah, coming towards before the tournament, before the Sinners game, I think he'd been averaging like a 1.34 rating. It was pretty damn impressive. And even still, I think he's still on like a 1.3. He's having a very, very good last few months heading into towards CS2. Not found too much form just yet though. 6 and 9. Again, one of those things. Doesn't really matter as long as you win out the map. Out in towards mid. This time, no window smoke. Just a top mid smoke. And Wrestle's playing around it. But Magno just this time doesn't win out the fight. Did last round. Punish this time. And got Kashima going to find one of his own.
Well then. 5 versus 3. forZe. Also, not really being kept down very often, right? They'll lose a round, they'll bounce back. It has been very springy between these two sides in that sense. What a shot from Notaneki. Okie dokie. Let's see if we've got a few more of those in the tank.
4v3. We're going to need them. No damage being taken, though, to the Team Spirit players. It does give you at least maybe something to work with. Krad is going for a big flank. If he keeps pushing forward, he's going to get so much info. But he actually doubles back. I don't know, because Gokashima's in towards connector. Baz will be caught. They've got to expect an A hit now. Notaneki's looking for somebody. He feels like he has a hunch in towards Palace. I don't think they're going to get a bomb down, though, to be honest.
No, it doesn't look too likely. Oh, they do make it across. Molotov as well, keeping that player in Palace at bay. However, winning the round out itself is obviously going to be a challenge here. Notaneki gives it his best shot. Not really much coming off the back of it. It will be the advantage in favor of forZe, but it's slim. It is slim. And Spirit Academy looking pretty decent, keeping up with forZe. I'm very intrigued to see how their CT side goes down. But of course, we've got to take a break first before we get there. Welcome back in, folks. We are here with the second half getting underway. forZe taking that lead, of course, and they will be looking to capitalize on it, keep it rolling here with a pistol, and threaten the 2-0 victory.
Let's see. Let's see where they can do it. If forZe run a pistol, this game starts to get thin ice for the youngsters of Team Spirit Academy. Team Spirit find it, however. The game opens up nicely. Assault. Nice tag for one. He's very unfortunate not to get the full headshot. That one is, though. My God. Makes that B250 look like a missile. But it's all a ruse. They're heading out towards B. The bomb is in tow, but Krad couldn't fit out of the window.
So clean, man. So clean. He will go down on the other side of things, though, unfortunately. However, yeah, Shalfie in through window, like you say, is really the linchpin play, and Notaneki is over on this A-bomb site, but he's also very low indeed. Doesn't seem like it's going to matter too much. All the kills are coming in for forZe right now. Notaneki going to go unchecked. Does get away with one, but is dealt with swiftly. Just Robbo. 1 versus 3 required. Easy first frag. These next two are going to be a challenge for him. Spotted out. Tagged down. He does bring it in to a 1 versus 1. Shalfie's got to be careful not to lose his head, literally and figuratively here. He is indeed looking to remain calm in behind default, playing it safe. Not a lot of time left here for Robbo, and so many angles to be clearing. Really well played by Shalfie thus far. He will be spotted out. The pace going to pick up, but Shalfie is just too cool with it, man. He will get that pistol secured for forZe.
Yeah, not bad. It's all right. forZe now puts them in a very good position. I don't think Team Spirit can afford a force here. I just really feel like it will leave them so vulnerable in the grand scheme of this game. And for forZe, they're going to be sitting so pretty right now. Goodbye to come through. A very good chance as well of, well, running things in the early part of this T side. This goes back to what we were saying heading in towards this map. It's a very good map for forZe, and you can see why. Healthy lead. Notaneki. That Eagle. Taking bomb shots, that's to break the smoke. That's actually just more for information. More than anything. Honest cross. Magnogius takes a pop shot. Opts against the repeat. And I think that's probably the smart way.
Assault. Playing around with the taps here, but it is just kind of buying the attention of his opponents. Easy double spray down there for the boys to secure the A-bomb sites. Should be the round from here on in. We might even see, you know, the Deagles just sort of hold on to what they have, not give too much across, play for some exits, that kind of thing. Oh, lovely from Krad. Looking crisp here. Leaving Notaneki all alone. Surely not going to be able to find anything. Result just taps him down. 9-5. Pretty decent scoreline. Spirit have got a mission ahead of them here.
Yeah, it's a very tough scoreline to get back into as well. It's not a nice position to be in because, you know, coming towards the next round, forZe are still wielding a bonus buy. It's, you know, the Galils that have been brought over from the round prior. So there's kind of zero expectations here in the sense of forZe. Even if they come towards this round, don't win it, but get 3 kills, then actually, in the long term, it's a success because they really do hinder that economy of Spirit. So all the pressure's now over towards that CT side to try and plug the holes of the sinking ship, but it's pretty rapidly starting to go down, and Shalfie's going to make sure that it does. Magnogius will fall. He tries to go for something audacious on his own. He gets caught. Notaneki will answer back before he's traded. It's looking good for the T side.
Yeah, very good indeed. Krad comes up behind another. Robbo and Baz, all that remain at the moment. They will try their best to make it out on towards the site itself, but might even just go for a save call, to be honest. There's nothing coming, is there? You know, it's not like they're going deep in towards the angles that these two remaining players are watching. So, yep, will be a save out. forZe hitting the double digits pretty quickly, and this is looking quite scary, quite fast. The problems of Team Spirit exponentially getting worse.
It's not great, is it? You'd hope at least that Robbo and Baz can keep hold of what they've got. That'll be a silver lining and a saving grace. And anything more in terms of frags found for forZe would be even more of a pressure on the jugular. At the moment, this is so good. 10-5. It's already starting to get to the point of feeling like there's no return. Well played from forZe. So inexpensive. And just to reiterate, that is the bonus buy too. Which makes matters so tough. 5 scoreline. Spirit, the buy around those M4s might be a little haphazardly as well. A couple of greater pistols maybe. I don't think you want to risk a force here. Oh, I speak too soon. They are going to go for him. Magnojez. Actually, they've squeezed out 4 M4s in all fairness. And the FAMAS in the hands of Notaneki. The only thing that really worries me is Utah and a couple of the players. Baz and Robbo wielding limited amounts themselves. It will make retakes pretty tough if they need to do one.
Gokashima, nice find from him. To open us up. Yeah, damn. Team Spirit just can't really catch a break right now. Result going to get out ahead of that smoke on towards A. Bit of a lurking presence maybe, or I think just holding the angles, thinking that they don't expect him there. Nice boost up onto the bricks to give a kill back to Spirit, however. And a long one at range. Looking a bit better as they take the fights.
Result sneaking his way forward. Finds one. Molotov coming down towards CT as well. Great timing. Magnojez is getting out in front of it. Oh my god, Resort's a lucky man to still be alive. Just about double away in time. I don't know how he's still alive, especially after he gets tagged and the nade comes through. Magnojez now very low. Caught with a flash as well. Double stack coming through CT. I struggle to plant here, but the Molotov might do enough. Magnojez in a lot of trouble. He just about survives. Wrestle spotted one.
Yeah, however, there's no one really around to support him, and he will get taken down thanks to his low HP. So, pretty big round being secured by Spirit Academy. Obviously started off pretty poorly, losing the first player, so they'll be happy to take that one. Now have to string it into another couple in a row, really, and get some rounds under their belt, to be honest. You know, one is not quite going to cut it. I hate to be the party pooper for the young lads, but that is the truth.
See. Kashima and the AWP. That first peak. A lot on offer in the early part here. Swear, oh god, Kashima, that is so damn audacious and it works so well. Keegan will find Tanir. And the Palace player rests all onto one of his own. This is such good mechanics being shown here. Being flaunted. Shalfie crosses lines.
Yeah, not the nicest. However, Keegan going to find another one. Orb coming round. Oh, Gokashima somehow gets that. You'd figure, you know, difficult feat for him to win, but he does. A lot of damage done by Baz on the spam there, though. So this 2 versus 2 looks better and better as it goes on. Krad on the crack angle. Barrel of Gokashima spotted. Down he goes. Krad now in a difficult spot. How does he play this one out? Bomb right in front of him. Oh, timing absolutely perfect. Does manage to take the first. Robbo, unsure of where to look. Krad doesn't see him, but the smoke gives him the assistance he needs. And a 2 versus 1 for Krad to give forZe a winning position.
That's really well played from Krad, it has to be said. It's such a weird 1v2 to play as well. And Robbo, the only thing that sells him is he's trying to jump above the smoke looking for information. And it actually gives away his life. forZe 11-6. 2 away from the map in the series. Of course, continuing through this lower bracket. And eliminating, unfortunately, Team Spirit Academy. Kind of a buy to speak with for Team Spirit. You've got an AWP in play, an M4 as well. And it peters off in terms of firepower quite rapidly. The FAMAS, a double MP9 in support. This is a Hail Mary attempt at an investment to come through. But Keegan will show why. It has some legs behind it. Lose this round and Team Spirit in trouble. Keegan's got other ideas.
Keep them alive, perhaps. Magnojez peeking out, getting a bit of information. Does have to watch himself. Quickly up short goes Gokashima, not wasting any time at all. Tanir going to go down in the apartment. Gokashima joins him quickly. And this is looking to be a flawless round from Team Spirit. Spoke too soon, of course, but a lot of work going to be required. Krad has begun it with his 21st frag of the game. Bomb is the big thing, right? Needs recovering. We've only got 50 seconds, so probably got to run there. Krad going to catch another one, though. Down to a 2 versus 2. Much, much more doable, and the fact that the bomb is dropped behind almost confuses this situation, right? The Spirit guys aren't really going to know how to react. Like, what is going on? Where are they planting? Why have they not planted yet? You know, they're really going to be confused.
Yeah, I also feel like Krad's a little bit confused as well. He actually doesn't know where to go. He'd expect someone to be in and around near that bomb, hence why he was clearing all the angles. But no one was there. They didn't push far enough forward. They're playing a 1-1 split here. Orbit Ranger Keegan over towards the ladder. Smoke will come through. The Fatmaster Baz doesn't want to take too much of a fight, especially after the tag. Bomb will be planted in that smoke. Wrestle, that wasn't even very costly on the swing. And Keegan's going to find one more. Now, once again, Krad thrust into a 1v2.
For the ace, then, to give forZe map and series point, and to keep their hopes alive in the lower bracket. Clean headshot onto the first. Keegan is all that remains. Oh, the HP makes the difference, Neo. They trade off the same amount of damage. Keegan, lucky to get away with that one. I think Krad had him if he was full HP, but we are not in that universe. Team Spirit with a big win.
My God. Pretty damn close. Credit to Keegan, though. Actually, a really good round from him. Getting 2 kills with the AWP. That first one to open things up as well. It's nice. I think Team Spirit really needed that bit of a saving grace just because, well, it was, like we said, a kind of a last-ditch effort in terms of the investment. It was a bit of an all-in call on the poker table that is Mirage. And they've been rewarded handsomely. forZe have no money. So a bit of a... Ooh, I'm going to say attack pause without calling attack pause, but maybe attack? I did hear a bit of typing. Who knows? Everyone's here. Yeah, I think maybe they're just having a little conversation here. Get attack pause without calling attack pause. Interesting smoke. I feel like maybe there's a round being reset, but I don't know whether forZe are just having a little fun here. This is a round that doesn't mean all too much to them, but just a weird way to throw away $300.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe a bit of an accident. I don't really know, to be fair. What are you going to do? First kill comes in for Magno Jez. He gets aggressive down middle. Baz on high. Difficult angle to deal with, but they do eventually take him down. Shelfie can't get any more, so just the 1 kill for forZe. Immediately back on it with the buy and hoping to close things out from here. But Spirit Academy have given themselves some energy to work with, man. This is looking better and better.
Yeah, we're kicking right now. There's definitely a conversation to be had. It's no longer talking about kind of recoveries and stuff. Team Spirit have really opened this door up. Once again, even though forZe have this healthy lead, the pressure right now actually lies on their shoulders. They know that they don't have the luxury of kind of too many rounds in arrears or long-term economy built up either, so they have to take this one back by the scruff of its neck. Molotov going to come through early. I get it away for the most part. Krad playing around that smoke, though, as he gets caught by it. By the flash, that is. Slow things down.
Quickly up short for forZe. I don't know that they're going to respect this, you know. They're going to hear it, but yeah, Robbo's got absolutely no idea. Blindsided completely. And, well, Baz goes down pretty quickly as well. forZe obviously figuring that there's a bit of a gap in towards mid. Krad with the lurk. Looking solid. Should be able to solidify this round from a position like this. Bomb going to go down. You would imagine maybe a bit of a save. Magno Jez was trying to be the hero there. Could not find the kills. So, yeah, Keegan will just hold on to this AWP. But forZe have indeed done it. 12-8. It's a scoreline that's going to be difficult. Team Spirit, bit of a comeback against Sinners yesterday. Maybe the pressure will do them good.
I also don't know if he's going to be given the luxury of saving. He was hurt. He jumped down from short in towards Con. I'm sure they know he's somewhere around here. Of course not. They definitely do. No save. That's going to make matters so difficult. Gokashima's going to pick up his favorite weapon too. So at a 12-8 scoreline, once again, we look towards Spirit in terms of what they can bring in a buy. We've got double M4 to work with. Another one, as Notaneki does have half armor. Robbo and Baz, unfortunately, do not have the same luxury, so they can round things out with a Deagle and an MP9. They've got to do it once again to keep themselves alive in this game. And unfortunately, it has to be done with Well, less than adequate buy. Let's see. Keegan coming up towards short. The underplayer caught. Keegan swung upon. But he'll find the first fight.
Decent, to be fair. Krad is on it right now, looking for another. Oh, he's so close, but the damage has been done, man. 2 very big kills, a third nearly converted. And forZe, once again, in a very good position to think about closing things out here. Notaneki is pretty much the only dangerous player on the Spirit side, I have to say. He needs to pop off here if they are to stay alive.
As on one of those games. Can he continue it? Has spotted Robbo. Oh, and Robbo's lucky to stay alive. Gets legged there. Krad is ruthless. And he will look for more as well. Now, Krad's seen both. This round's done. There's just no way. It's an MP9 and a Deagle. Both tagged low and both knowing the exact positions they're playing. Surely no chance. Krad expecting. Should get a double here. And will. Krad, what a round to close things off. 4 to his name, 28-9. He finishes Mirage. Felt like single-handedly just denying all the hopes there of the Team Spirit Academy side. And of course, we do have to say goodbye to him. That's elimination, as it is the lower bracket here in ESL Challenger League. But of course, it does now mean that we